guys, we are back with another live gameplay after so many days. भैया आज भी इंटरनेट में दिक्कत आ रही थी, पता नहीं कैसे आ रही है यार, ये समझ नहीं आ रहा कुछ भी, बट हाँ आ रही है। पता नहीं क्या सिस्टम से चल रहा है दिक्कत। ओके तो अपना गेम स्टार्ट हो चुका है भाई, देखते हैं कैसे चलता है।
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Might as well spend it.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
Restoration shine. The company made sure we know how generous they were.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Basswood State Forest, okay. वैसे यार ये गेम अभी
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Danger, all hazard. Basswood River, Basswood Mine, क्या चक्कर है? Orientation board, back. अबे यार ये इतना स्लो चलेगा क्या? सीरियसली भाई? जंगल में आया हुआ है ना, वाइल्ड लाइफ साइन। काफी ग्राफिक्स तो यार काफी अच्छे लग रहे हैं, रियलिस्टिक से लग रहे हैं काफी ज्यादा।
I used to love looking at Basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
Oh. What to do now? What to do? इसने कहा था फ्यूनरल से पहले किलिंग मतलब मारना है।
I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
Okay. Wildlife signs, hiking trails, hunting rules, West Virginia scenic. क्या करेंगे? बट आई थिंक इसमें ना इस गेम में पढ़ना बहुत पैच ऑफ मॉस।
There seems to be something here.
A+S carvings.
Lovers scarring a tree to write down their initials. Always seemed twisted to me. I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here. I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
And now, यार यहाँ से तो आए थे। कुछ क्यू वाला सिस्टम नहीं है क्या? कित्थे जाना होगा सानू? हुण कित्थे जाना है? No hiking sign.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
अबे तो चलना तू तो रूल नहीं तोड़ सकता क्या?
I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
हमने पढ़ लिया भाई। ये तो यार यहाँ पर आ चुका है, ठीक है। अब गाड़ी लेके वापस जाना है क्या? यहाँ से तो कूद नहीं सकता, कोई हीरो वगैरह तो है नहीं। कोट पैंट पहन के कौन हीरो होगा? ये करना था भाई।
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
Optimal short angles.
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
ओहो हम यहाँ पर भी चल सकते हैं यार. What the fuck? Seriously भाई क्या है ये? आगे जाके पता चलेगा अभी. क्या? Memory.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
गाइस जो अपना ऑडियो आउटपुट कैप्चर है उसे थोड़ा सा कम करना पड़ेगा बिकॉज उसकी साउंड काफ़ी ज़्यादा आ रही है भाई. चलो ठीक है हूँ ठीक है. क्योंकि यार हमने अपने माइक की सेंसिटिविटी भी तो कम की हुई है ना. ओके ये भी एक मेमोरी है. एस
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
क्या हम जा सकते हैं यहाँ से?
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
यार एक और चीज़ चेक करनी पड़ेगी मुझे I think. एक चीज़ और चेक करनी पड़ेगी यार मुझे. मुझे जो लगा था वही हुआ. साला ट्रांसफॉर्म करना पड़ेगा इसे. स्ट्रेच टू स्क्रीन. ठीक है अब ठीक है यार. इट इज ओके नाउ. बैक टू वर्क. बिकॉज जैसे ही मैंने देखा ना उसे कि यार ये तो गलत सा लग रहा है थोड़ा सा. बिकॉज भाई अपने पास है दो स्क्रीन.
You know I think that. It's just people around here have short tempers and long memories.
पता रहे.
Be careful.
कैसा चल रहा है अपना
Sam, are you even listening to me?
I'm listening to you, man.
I heard you, Anna.
Okay.
But no.
ये
I
इसकी
wasn't
दोस्त है.
listening.
Anna. The Hermes. भाई मैं पहला बंदा हूँ जो इतने गलत तरीके से नाम ले रहा है. Remember. पता नहीं कि कौन सा नशा करता है.
Look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
काटा.
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
काटा 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 काटा.
Down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma.
काट दिया भाई तेरा तो.
Okay, the silence is
बहुत
really
कैड़ा
starting
काटा
to
तेरा
scare
तो.
me now. Anna, Please say something.
Sam,
Please say something, Anna.
put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring.
क्या बच गया क्या कटने से?
You should know that. We've discussed it before.
इन लोगों ने पहले से बात करके थी क्या? अच्छा ये मेमोरीज हैं, ठीक 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 याद आ गया। ये यहाँ पर आता है जो एक टेलीस्कोप सा रखा हुआ था, जो भी था यार ये। तो
We weren't happy.
यहीं पर वो
She
कांड
was the
हुआ
one
था
brave
इसका।
enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much
In
time did I
mirror.
miss?
You are really not going to show. Wait for a minute, guys. Hello. ठीक है। एक मिनट रुकना, मुझे ना यार थोड़ा सा ना साउंड चेक करनी है। भाई आई थिंक थोड़ी सी कम आवाज़ है अपनी, उसे ठीक करना पड़ेगा और उसे करेंगे यार हम ठीक। सप्रेशन लेवल तो नहीं चाहिए हमें। लिमिटर ज़्यादा कर दिया हमने, 8 ठीक है। ठीक है चलो। गेन ठीक है यार, हमें ऑडियो फिल्टर्स का इतना पता नहीं है ना, इसलिए। बाकी देखते हैं भाई कैसा चलता है अभी भी गेम। आई थिंक थोड़ी देर बाद दोबारा से चेक करना पड़ेगा मुझे, बट कोई नहीं, करते हैं चेक। अभी तो शुरुआत करते हैं। चल भाई आगे चल।
I missed the funeral.
I missed the
Maybe it's
funeral.
for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
के निक के साथ आई थिंक इसकी हल्की सी लड़ाई बजी हुई है। बहुत एग्जॉस्ट। Are you still coming?
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around.
अबे जाना।
Giving up already? Just a quick, depressing
You should
jaunt
go,
down
bro.
memory lane, and
You
then you're
should
gone.
go.
I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good
ये
news,
2
though,
सालों से यार
at
उनसे
least
मिला ही नहीं है क्या अपने
you don't
दोस्तों
have to
से?
do it alone.
मुझे तो ऐसा ही लग रहा है यार, ये साला 2 सालों से अपने दोस्तों से नहीं मिला हुआ है। हेलो यार, एक तो मेरे साथ ना दिक्कत है एक बहुत ही बड़ी। ओके ओके ओके, ये प्रोलॉग था भाई स्टोरी का। ट्विन मिरर अब स्टार्ट होती है भाई। 2 सालों से आई थिंक अपने दोस्तों से नहीं मिला। आई थॉट सो। आर यू स्टिल कमिंग? आई रियली होप यू कैन कम द वेक, इट विल बी एट द हेवन। निको वंट केयर, आई एम ऑलमोस्ट देयर। जाना चाहिए, जाना चाहिए। गो स्टक इन ट्रैफिक, ऑलमोस्ट देयर। ओके चलो भाई, अब तो
Lost the
चलना ही पड़ेगा।
signal. Some things never change.
फोन कौन सा होगा? सोनी का? आई थिंक सो कि सोनी का फोन होगा भाई ये। पिन मिरर miners having parking lot. आगे रात को थोड़ी यार, रात का थोड़ी फ्यूनरल होता है, मतलब ये क्या नहीं। हाँ हाँ ठीक 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 ठीक, नेटवर्क चले गए थे, फिर इसने सोचा कि चलो जाते ही नहीं है। आई थिंक भाई स्टोरी तो बहुत स्लो चल रही है। जॉन बग वॉलरोन Nick's daughter can't imagine what she's going through. मैं तो लेके चली से घर पे, छोटी बच्ची है यार।
Yuli, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
सही है। ओ, ये गाड़ी में काफी बड़ी है क्या, मतलब उम्र में? मुझे तो बच्ची लग रही थी यार ये।
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Let me explain. Let's not talk about this. I'm sorry. Let me explain.
It was more complicated than just me and you.
It's always more important than me.
Joan, listen. After Anna and I broke up, I couldn't keep living with her. I didn't have anywhere else to stay. So I moved back in with my mom, who's over in Connecticut these days.
You didn't call, text, or anything. You were just gone.
अबे तो
I
जाने
don't
से
know what
पहले
to say
कौन
to that.
बोलता है यार?
You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest.
वो जो एना थी यार, उसने निक के साथ तो नहीं पैचअप कर लिया था?
Listen,
वो निक की
I wanted to
गर्लफ्रेंड
talk
तो
to
नहीं
you
बन
about
गई थी,
what
ये देखना
happened to
पड़ेगा।
It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
ओके ओके, पीछे एक बंदा बैठा हुआ
What if
है।
it leads to the truth? That could change
साला।
everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to
कैसे
run
निकल के आया
away.
यार ये बंदा एकदम से?
Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on,
Friends don't lie to each other.
even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
ये क्या, keep her out of it, promise to look on into it. Okay. AD tools A.
I wish it didn't happen too, Bug. But sometimes life just isn't fair.
I thought he meant something to you, too.
He did mean something to me. He was my best friend. But you can't fix this by trying to force pieces that don't fit together.
Whatever. I'm tired. If my mom asks, tell her I went home.
ये कह रहे तो आई थिंक डिप्रेशन की गोलियां खा रहा है क्या ये? या फिर कुछ और हाजमोला जर्नल अपडेटेड। मुझे उस वक्त चूज करना था ना यार, उस वक्त मैंने ध्यान से सुना नहीं था, तो मैंने ऐसे ही चूज कर लिया था। मुझे पता नहीं बिकॉज यार मैं ना कुछ काम कर रहा था, इसलिए मैंने माइक भी ऑफ किया हुआ था।
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to sooner or later.
लेफ्ट टू वॉक फास्टर, थैंक गॉड।
Yes.
भाई ये
Cat
हुआ,
food is under the
थैंक गॉड
sink.
यार।
Yes, yes it is,
Seriously,
Mother.
भाई।
Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe.
हम्म।
Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you. Even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
बिल्कुल हक करेंगे यार तुझे।
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
बार्स फ्रंट डोर।
I'm not ready for this.
अबे ओपन कर उसे, चल अंदर।
Here we go.
साला कह रहा आई एम नॉट रेडी फॉर दिस। अंदर चल भाई तू।
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot
कौन है?
investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back.
अच्छा इसका नाम सैमुअल है
I'd gladly
एंड
slash your tires.
ये एक
That
रिपोर्टर
means
है।
you couldn't leave town.
कन्फ्रंट हिम, लेट
And
इट
you
स्लाइड।
are leaving
इस
town
सारे को
right after.
छोड़ेंगे कैसे भाई?
Just really
इसी की
embracing
कैसी
those
तेरी?
hick stereotypes, huh, Joel?
Gentlemen,
चाइनीज बियर्ड।
we get you good old boys.
दो गिलास
looking
साला
around.
अमेरिकन हो गए,
Mighty kind
चाइनीज
of you,
बियर्ड।
Declan.
मतलब ऐसे आनी तो नहीं चाहिए
You're
यार।
not worth it, Higgs. Making friends already, I see.
ये बीच का दोस्त है क्या?
Been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
Leaving as soon as I can, he started it just here for Nick.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah. Shame that. You watch yourself.
Okay, bye.
I
अब
think it's
कहाँ
time I go put
जाना
up a photo
है?
at the memorial
I think it
board.
is time I go
That's
put
what
up a
people do,
photo.
right? That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
तो ये पक्के यार थे क्या निक और ये?
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Samuel.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
What did you think of it? I took a lot of research. I don't want to talk about it.
It isn't something I talk about, especially here.
Understandable. Maybe some other time.
बिल्कुल
don't
भाई बिल्कुल
hesitate to drop by
आगे
the
बात करेंगे
pharmacy
इस चीज़ के
sometime.
बारे में.
Oh, and Sam, you.
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
जब तुमने बुलाया तो हम भी बुलाएंगे राकेश से. जब आपने हमको याद किया तो हम भी करेंगे यार बिल्कुल. कैथी what is
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce. But
okay
anyone
yeah
can see she's taken
अच्छा
his death
divorce
hard.
and that's all. Yeah भाई वो Nick talk.
Kathy,
Sam, you actually came. You got some nerve. Joan texted me. Says she already went home after you upset her.
I was just... I don't know.
Look, Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break
अरे
her
बाहर
heart
में
this
क्या कर
time when
रहे
you
हैं
leave
बे?
town. All right?
I'll do my best. John thinks Nick was murdered.
Your daughter thinks Nick's crash doesn't make sense.
She's a little girl who lost her father. She's confused right now. Don't you go encouraging her, or worse, putting those thoughts in her head. I frankly thought you knew better.
Do you think she has a point?
I think you should stay away from her.
ठीक है भाई हमें कौन सा हुआ है भाई कि हमें उससे चिपकना है. ठीक है भाई हम अलग रहेंगे उससे. बस ये कुछ नहीं होते गेम्स आज के टाइम पे. मतलब हर कोई गेम यार एक जैसा थोड़ी होगा. भाई बस ये होते हैं कि एक स्टोरी चलती रहती है मूवी की तरह. ये स्लो स्टोरी है. और जैसे सैड ऑफ द टॉम रेडर वगैरह खेलते हैं वो एडवेंचर एक्शन स्टोरी रहती है. गॉड ऑफ वॉर खेलते हैं वो भी ऐसी रहती है. बस दैट्स इट. मेमोरी Because the dream bring back all the memories bring back. Yo.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path?
You
Yeah,
find
भाई
every
Nick.
last bite.
ये Nick है
Mind
Nick.
posing
ये
wasn't
तो
your
काफी
fault.
टफ
Your
टाइप का
investigation
बंदा
just
लगता है.
hurried
कहते हैं ना
things up.
टफ मैन.
You
यू आर अ
probably
टफ
saved
मैन.
some lives.
ये तो ऐसे ही लग रहा है.
Hi, Dad. I'm Yuli.
You piece of...
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just... It feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well, it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
If you say so.
बेटे रहने देता.
Just remember I'm
कटने
here.
वाला था तेरा. चलो
If you
कट
need
चुका है अब
anything.
तो क्या चिंता.
Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy.
Nick, Basswood Jungle.
This
Look.
photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face.
Nick and John, Nick and Anna.
Happier
W.
times.
Happier times. Basswood Jungle team. Look, 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 look,
I
look.
wonder who took that picture. He was more
अच्छा
of
तो
a
यहाँ
best
पर हर
friend
किसी
than
अलग अलग
dad.
बंदे ने ना डाल रखी होगी फोटोज मतलब अपनी मेमोरीज. अभी तो ऐना से भी मिलना है.
Look at us. Those two were a great team.
Nick and Kathy,
Bug was so small back then.
Nick and John.
We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend.
चलो भाई देख ली हमने सारी फोटोज.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Samuel.
Bet?
Yeah, that
Keep on
bet
up.
you'd never come back to Basswood. Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
That is not why I left. I won my bet. Who was the bet?
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who spin mud my way.
Bete.
Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you've been.
It has been rough, honestly. Don't pretend you care. Things have been great.
If you must know, I still haven't bounced back from when Anna and I broke up.
I think you mentioned she
यार हमें ना ये
broke
नहीं
up
करना
with
चाहिए था।
you. Yeah, but I hear
नहीं
you.
करना चाहिए भाई, तुझे क्या
Yeah, that's
फिक्र है
how
इस
I
चीज
ended up in this shit town, chasing a woman. Yeah, then she left and I got stuck here with 2 kids.
की? फंस गया ना बेटे, अब दारू पी।
Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
ये रही एना, आई थिंक, हाँ ये रही एना। यार इस पे इसका दिल आ गया। भाई बट रेसिज्म नहीं करना है हमें, ब्लैक लाइव्स मैटर। एंड ऊपर से वैसे भी ब्यूटी अंदर से देखनी चाहिए, बाहर से नहीं।
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart.
तौबा तौबा, सारा मूड खराब कर दिया।
What I suffer for
शुरुआत में तो अच्छा लगा था बट हल्का सा स्लो है।
believe me, dear,
बट यार
that's true.
किसी के फ्यूनरल पे स्लो ही गाया जाता है।
I
मैं भी गलत ही बोल रहा हूँ कुछ
that
ज्यादा ही।
you were staying.
बट यार ये निक काफी हैंडसम बंदा था यार, टफ गाय। बेचारा एन्ना नू छट गया वो। यार ऐसा कि एक्सीडेंट वगैरह में हो गया उसका काम। जर्नल अपडेटेड। Hey Anna.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit.
So what does it matter? ओ भाई पंखा देखो
Anna?
कितनी तेज चल रहा है भाई, तेरी कसम इससे ज्यादा तेज पंखा चलता हुआ नहीं देखा मैंने। Hug her back, let it happen. भाई जाना।
Sorry. Old habits. Why did it take so
तो
long for you
भाई
to
अच्छा
get
कि आपने ना
posted?
वो नहीं किया, हग नहीं किया इसे बैक। It wasn't because of you. I am here now. It hurts to come back. I am here now.
Well,
दिखाना नहीं है भाई
here now. I'll have to try and
कि
come by
हाँ
more
हम
often.
रो रहे थे
That's
इसलिए
what
तेरी
I'm
वजह से चले
supposed to
गए
say,
हम।
right? Even if not
ऐसा
everyone
नहीं
around here
दिखाना
would
है।
like it.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Tell that to everyone else. I know I didn't help.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. It started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
I can imagine you and Nick were together. दोबारा से पूछ
You
बेटा.
and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago, he never told you?
अबे बात कहाँ होती थी
He
हमारी?
asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried. I hadn't been answering his calls.
तू ही तेरा होता मतलब.
That's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
I'm sorry, Nick is gone. Was Nick murdered? यही पूछेंगे.
Nick's death. Do you know if he had any enemies? Working on anything dangerous? Whew. Now this is a real can of worms.
This is a wake.
I know that.
Do you? This isn't the time to be digging and pushing. You always do this. You always... I get it. I just... You're still you, huh? You'll always still be you, Sam.
बेटा
Hope you
जान
never
है तू
change.
ऐसी की तैसी कर
I
अपनी.
can't handle this right now. I'm gonna go home. I hate that his stuff is all over my house. Then drink and cry all night. You do what you need to do.
चलें फिर घर पे. Your place or mine place.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or three. And then I'll go.
Dennis.
Dennis. Bitter and jaded. He's even worse than the last time we spoke.
किथे जाना सीगा सानू. तारा. इससे बात करते यार.
Tara
इंडियन
to
नेम
not
लग रहा
take
है थोड़ा
over a
सा.
conversation.
Not really. You just quoted.
So tragic what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death. Not enough to damage the bones, but, you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
It is all right.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like
Tara.
the sight of dead, burned people.
Tara.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my
अब इसने
problems.
क्या कर दिया?
I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me.
ये यहाँ से चला गया इसलिए इससे hate कर देंगे लोग.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
कहाँ पर है वो मोटा आदमी? हाँ हो रहा. अबे दोनों दारू पियेंगे साले.
Walter can be overwhelming at times, but he means well. He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
वाह भाई वाह. Beer take.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel.
Beer
Samuel,
है कि?
join us. We were
उसका
just
जूस
sharing
है, क्या कहते हैं,
stories
संतरे का.
about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion
इतना
for
orange.
a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
Well, by himself with his laptop as his date.
You never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
He was a good dad mostly. Think there are things I didn't. We haven't talked in 2 years. Hey. हो गई क्या बातें चल रही हैं पूरी यार। अबे बियर चढ़ गई इसके। अबे भाई ये तो बहुत ही लाद निकला। एक मिनट रुको यार।
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if Joan got inside your head,
अबे ये कौन आ गया?
dad mystery death thing.
वही है क्या साला अच्छा नहीं तो
Shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
No. I didn't ask you to be here. I am so sorry. Stop pushing me.
Hey,
भाई मैं तो निकाल
I
रहा
didn't,
हूँ।
I didn't ask for you to be
बेटे पूरी छड़ गई नमक चाट ले भाई।
come back. I couldn't let you miss this. You just showed up. You can't see it now, but the guilt would have eaten you alive. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking, and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
Okay. हेलो इकजोत भाई क्या हाल है? अरे बढ़िया। तुसी दसो तुहाडा की हाल है? भाई पंजाबी थोड़ी कम ही आती है हमें, बट चला लेना काम।
No, stay out. Okay, okay.
मुझे लगा ही था यार तू तो जरूर आएगा भाई देखने, बिकॉज लगा था यार।
What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? I can't think straight. I need some water
तो
on my
इतनी भी
face.
चढ़ाई थी भाई
Clear it up.
Basswood। क्या लिखा रहा है? अबे why is it? क्या लिखा आ रहा है ये? छोड़, दवाइयाँ खा, pills, speak।
Oh, my head.
भाई फेस कैम यार थोड़े
How many of
टाइम
these
बाद
did I
करेंगे यार,
take?
अभी तो यार
God,
नहीं,
what a headache.
वो वक्त नहीं आया कि हम अभी फेस
I feel
कैम
like a
स्टार्ट कर
small
दें।
jackhammer in my left
आई थिंक
temple.
जब दिल्ली जाऊंगा ना यार वापस, जब फेस कैम करूंगा।
Please let there be water.
एक और बियर।
No, no more beer. I need water.
चल पी फिर भाई पानी में। बोतल।
Is that? No, that's not water. That is vodka, the opposite of water. No water, of course.
बैग, माय जैकेट। ये रह कहाँ रहा है? इसका घर है क्या ये?
Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud.
हम्म,
At least it won't take me long to get my things.
अबे क्या कर रहा है ये?
I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
Has to inspect. छोड़, नहा ले चलो। शर्ट, गेट ड्रेस्ड। ओ, यहाँ पर तो खून लगा पड़ा है भाई। शर्ट के नीचे बिल्ली मारी पड़ी है क्या कोई? ना 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 ना। शर्ट पे खून कैसे आ गया यार इसकी? है
Good, that's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
क्या करती है इस लोन में भाई? साले ने किसी का मर्डर वगैरह तो नहीं करते? अब दोबारा से सोचेगा ये। पिन मिरर आ गया दूसरी दुनिया में साला दोबारा से। भाई एप्स देखो बंदे के, भुखमरी के एप्स हैं भाई ये, और कुछ नहीं। एप्स तो मतलब थोड़े थोड़े से दिख रहे थे, भुखमरी वाले हैं। अब ये कौन आ गया? भागने हैं क्या? भागो भाई भागो। अबे तो इसका सपना है ना, फिर ये सपने में क्यों भाग रहा है? या फिर ट्विन, अच्छा ट्विन मिरर, ठीक है दूसरी दुनिया में। दुनिया में बेटे तेरा पीछा ना,
Sam, be more careful.
मैं छोड़ूंगा
Breathe.
सोनिए।
Focus.
फक, ये क्या हो रहा है बे? ये बार बार
Find the way to
इसके
calm down.
साइड में से निकलना पड़ेगा। इसमें मिरर्स में नहीं जाना है भाई, आई थिंक। ओ भाई, ओ बच गए। अबे भाग तो रहा है, ठीक है बे तो। हाँ जिधर मैं लेके जा रहा हूँ उधर चलना, ऐसे तो नहीं होता ना ब्रो। भाई इतने सारे मिरर्स, और मैं जैसे अगर जो किसी मिरर्स में चला, किसी भी मिरर में चला गया ना भाई मैं, स्टेडी योरसेल्फ। हाँ चलो बच गया, सही मिरर में गए हम। भेजना पड़ेगा यार इसे भी जिम, है तो काफी कम। ओ भाई, डेंजर बिहाइंड यू, आई एम अ किलर, इसमें भी नहीं जाना। प्रिजन, ओ फक फक फक, ओ भाई ओ वापिस चला गया इसमें। ये साला है कौन ये?
Sam,
देखना कैसा लग रहा है तो
you
यार
have
ये
to
बंदा।
find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Behind you, I am a killer. Prison, you are a murderer. Give in. Jail time, death row, solitary. ना ना ना, इसमें भी नहीं जाना। Quit, guilty, run and hide and run and hide and run. Take control. अबे उसमें जाना था मुझे, टेक कंट्रोल वाले में। ये मैसेज है मेरा में पीछे वाला बोल रहा है। हाँ यार ये पता है क्या, ये जिस मिरर में जाएगा ना उसमें अलग अलग तरीके के मिरर्स हैं, उसमें ना ढूंढना पड़ेगा किस मिरर में जाना है।
You need to steady yourself.
हाँ स्टडी वाले में जाना है यार। आई एम अ किलर, प्रिजन, यू आर अ मर्डरर, गिव इन, जेल टाइम, डेथ रो, सॉलिटरी, गिल्टी, रन एंड, इसमें जाके देखते हैं यार, रन एंड हाइड एंड रन। भाई इसमें, अबे यार इसमें से भी आ गए अपने साथ। ये क्या हो रहा है? डेंजर में जा नहीं सकते हैं, बिहाइंड यू में भी नहीं जा सकते। आई एम अ किलर, इसमें क्यों जाएंगे यार? खुद को अपराधी कैसे घोषित कर सकते हैं? प्रिजन, यू आर अ मर्डरर, गिव इन, इसमें जाके देखेंगे अगली बार, बट इससे पहले कहीं और चलते हैं। हा हा हा, डेथ, गिल्टी, रन एंड हाइड एंड रन। भाई ओ भाई, ओ भाई कंट्रोल नहीं होता, ये कंट्रोल नहीं होता बिल्कुल भी भाई, ये इतनी तेज भाग रहा है ना, मुझसे सीरियसली भाई कंट्रोल नहीं हो रहा। हाँ हाँ हाँ, वो तो ठीक है, बट स्टडी करने के लिए भाई कंट्रोल भी तो होना पड़ता है ना। तू मरने वाला है क्या? थोड़ा ज़्यादा इंटेंस नहीं हो चुका है यार? हर्ट है, मर गया भाई। भाई मुझे लग रहा था कि मरने वाला है क्या ज़्यादा।
Samuel, focus on anything other than the fear.
भाई रुक नहीं सकते थे उसमें, इसमें रुक नहीं सकते थे। सीरियसली मैं पता है क्या कंट्रोल कर रहा था, मैं सिर्फ साइडवेज जा रहा था, लेफ्ट या फिर राइट, ये कंट्रोल कर सकते थे हम ओनली। हम सिर्फ लेफ्ट एंड राइट में जा सकते थे, साइडवेज हम रुक नहीं सकते थे।
You're doing good.
क्योंकि उसकी फटी
Really
पड़ी
good.
थी भाई।
You're almost there.
फिर जाना है सन्मुख में, अब कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं हम। भाई ये कितने सारे मिरर्स हैं, पर बढ़िया।
Focus.
मर्डर, मिरर,
Choose. Act. Deliberately.
मिरर, मिरर, तीनों मिरर्स हैं। इसमें जाके देखेंगे लेफ्ट वाले में। लिशन,
If I run, face what happened. If I run, if I run, if I run, if I run, if I run.
अच्छा
Face what happened.
इसको सुने, W I'll run I'll to face what happened। इसको सुन ही नहीं सकते हम, सुनगा ये साला, ब्रेक देंगे भाई। ये ऑप्शन होता है ना, तो सबसे पहले ब्रेक ही कर देता मैं, और अभी जस्ट गो फर्स्ट एज आई कैन। इस वाले में चलते हैं यार, बीच वाले में, इसमें कुछ नहीं बोल रहा। एंटर, बट मुझे लग रहा है कि भाई हमने गलत चुन लिया। कितना इंटेंस है यार, हेडफोन लगा के देखो भाई।
No, that's just
एक
pretending.
जोत
Nothing
ब्रो,
is wrong.
हेडफोन लगा के देखो अगर
I've
तुम
done
मजा
that
लेना है
enough.
तो असली, सीरियसली भाई मजा आ जाएगा। इसमें नहीं जा सकते हैं, गलत था ये, इस वाले में चलते हैं।
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
ओके, तो चल भाई इसके अंदर फिर उत्तर चाहिए आपको तो। ये कौन है आप?
I know what you're
अच्छा, तो वही
thinking.
बंदा।
Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
I'll be careful, I know how to blend in, I'll be safer known। I'll be careful यार, I know how to blend in, I'll be safer known। चलो।
There's too many questions about last night. All the obvious answers are bad, but worth
अरे
knowing.
भाई सबसे बढ़िया बात
Not all
है,
answers are
वैसे भी
worth
आजकल जो
knowing.
इंस्टाग्राम चलाते हैं
I
हम,
can't just
उसमें
run
कुछ
from
भी आ
whatever
जाता है
this
एकदम से
is.
ना।
So either help me
तो
or get out of my
हमेशा
head.
यूज हेडफोन्स।
It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
ओके, तो भाई ये दोबारा से स्टार्ट हो चुका है लोडिंग। देखते हैं अभी कहाँ पर जाता है। नो एडमिटेंस ऑथोराइज्ड एम्प्लॉइज ओनली। ये कहाँ पर आ चुका है? दिस वे अगेन, मूवी का नेम था भाई। अभी कहाँ यार, ये बंदा हमसे पहले कैसे आ जाता है कहीं
The
भी?
more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
Cleaning products, Not usable in smell. Main room door में पीछे open.
Whoa. What happened here last night? First,
Collect
look
evidence
around.
about last night's
Figure
event.
out what happened.
Let's look around, figure out what happened. Okay, spilled glasses at
I ended up drinking alone. So who
रात
brought
कुछ
that
नहीं है तो
second
बियर पी
glass?
रही साला एक बियर पे चढ़ गया भाई से हाँ बट इसने दवाई ले रखी थी ना इसलिए शायद अल्कोहल बॉटल्स ये क्या है बेसबॉल बैट है वो तो चल इसने रख रखा होगा उस बंदे में मॉप ये नहीं देखना हमें स्टिकी फ्लोर ओ इसका वो निक का मेमोरियल किसने तोड़ा बे फक भाई लड़ाई हुई है क्या पर लास्ट कल रात को आई थिंक इसने ही किया है सब कुछ ऐसे की तैसे निक का मेमोरियल तोड़ दिया लोगों के साथ लड़ाई भी की है आई थिंक इसने ही आर्केड मशीन में थोड़ा पीछे हो प्ले खेलते हैं चलो एंटर स्टार्ट प्लेइंग छोड़ना ये खेलने के लिए थोड़ी
Chasing
आएंगे
and being chased by
प्ले
ghosts.
स्टोर पे बहुत बार खेल सकते हैं जुक बॉक्स was moved slightly connected to the fight भाई इसे चेक करना पड़ेगा यार क्या हुआ upturned furniture add clue
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them?
scratched seat
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday or was it always like that?
कुछ और भी है क्या इसके अंदर चलना पड़ेगा क्या ये क्या है एसोसिएट्स ओनली इसके अंदर नहीं जा सकते बिकॉज उसके ऊपर लिखा पड़ा है एसोसिएट्स ओनली इससे तो इसने नहीं किसी को छेड़ा नहीं Nick's memorial.
Ugh. Did I do this?
साले और ले ले अल्कोहल एंड मेडिसिन्स भाई तो इस गेम से आपको क्या सीख मिलती है कि कभी भी ना दवाई के साथ अल्कोहल मत लो सही रहेगा इधर तो कुछ भी नहीं है इधर तो हो गया जो कुछ होना था जुक बॉक्स वाज मूव्ड स्लाइटली वो यार इसने कितनों को पीट के रख दिया broken bottle
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
भाई इसने सभी कैसे की तैसे तो नहीं कर दी रात को दारू पिया मुझे तो ऐसे लग रहा है यार मुझे तो ऐसा ही लग रहा है और क्या ढूंढना है यार इसमें ढूंढ तो लिया हमने सब कुछ जो हमें दिख रहा था ये तो ग्लासेस हैं ग्लासेस नहीं गिलास हैं गिलास अल्कोहल बोतल्स वापस चलना है क्या नहीं जा सकते अबे तो और क्या रह गया भाई कोई क्लू वगैरह तो दो यार ये तो देख पूरा यकीन हो गया मुझे कैश रजिस्टर लुक इंटैक्ट हो गोल्ड इन वर पेड फॉर माइन इंक्लूडेड अब भाई और क्या रह गया स्टिकी फ्लोर अबे यार फ्लोर पे तो कुछ भी नहीं है यहाँ बियर की बोतल पड़ी है भाई इसने लगता है बहुत सारे बंदों को छेद दिया रात को पकड़ के इसके सामने छोड़े भी तो हो रहे थे ना इसीलिए पैकमैन आई थिंक खेलना पड़ेगा यार किक मशीन पे यार, बट मैं इसको खेल के करूँगा क्या यार? आई डोंट थिंक सो कि मुझे खेलना पड़ेगा एस टू प्ले। अबे भाई एंटर स्टार्ट प्लेइंग द मूव प्लेइंग स्टार्ट। अबे मैं कहूँ अच्छा ये खाने होते हैं ना, मैं तो भूल गया था। कैसे खेलते हैं? ओ सामने से इन्हें खा नहीं सकता क्या? इसकी तो टैप बोल गई भाई, टैप बोल गई इसकी तो। भाई मजा आता है वैसे पैकमैन खेलने में। वाह भाई हमें सामने से नहीं खा सकते क्या? भाई पता है कैसे घेरा इन्होंने मुझे सीरियसली भाई कैसे खेल घेर दिया भाई इन्होंने तो मुझे। 1 हाई स्कोर। स्पीडी शैडो पिंकी ब्लिंकी पिंकी इंकी स्लाइडी और क्लाइडे बोलेंगे क्या बोलूं छोटू। क्विट गेम।
Chasing and being chased by ghosts.
अभी क्या करना है अब हमें? इसका फ्यूनरल की भी ऐसी की तैसी हमने करी दिया जो इन्होंने इसको हाँ ये रह गया आई थिंक ब्रोकन ब्लॉक।
Knock this clock off the pillar. It seems there was a fight. That could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
भाई काफ़ी ज़्यादा भाई दिमाग लगाने वाली गेम है और थोड़ी सी भी ना अगर जो आपने क्लू छोड़ दिया ना तो आप नहीं खेल सकते। आपको ढूंढना ही पड़ेगा चाहे कैसे भी हो। अभी भी हम नहीं जा सकते हैं वापस। बट यार जब हमने लास्ट क्लू ढूंढा था तो कुछ ना कुछ तो खुला था। आई थिंक कुछ ना कुछ तो खुला था। मतलब पैंट की जीप नहीं खुली होगी, डोर वगैरह ओपन हुआ होगा आई थिंक। भाई एक बार सोच के देखो यही गेम अगर जो एफ में होता तो भाई हम नहीं जा सकते हैं बाहर। अबे क्या रह गया? ये तो एक मिनट।
They might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
चलो ठीक है ये सब काम तो हो गया कंप्लीट। भाई अब क्या करना है? क्या ढूंढना है सामने ही?
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
इसने जोल का मर्डर तो नहीं कर दिया? हाँ तो फाइट के दौरान हुआ होगा। एनीथिंग एल्स बीरो? ये क्या रेडियो है क्या? हाँ रेडियो ही है। रेस्टरूम बीरो भाई कितना मुश्किल सा गेम है यार। भाई एक ही चीज को कितनी बार देखे हम? लेफ्ट साइड तो आके आ रही है थोड़ा सा ना तेज चलना चाहिए। बाहर तो नहीं जा सकते अभी भी हम। क्या हम वहाँ पर जा सकते हैं वापस या फिर कहीं और? बिकॉज यार मुझे नहीं लगता कुछ और बचा यहाँ पर क्लू ढूंढने के लिए। बट हो भी सकता है पता नहीं सारा गेम। मुझे जब से कैप नहीं दिख रही थी बोलो आ जाए। एक ही बोतल को कितनी बार देखेंगे यार हम? मैस बियर।
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
W
What
to
a
look.
mess. Hope this wasn't me.
Hughes business card. Read. Hugh Kirkland pharmacist. Basewood pharmacy means छोटो। अब ऐड क्लू कर लेते हैं इसे।
Hugh's business card. Wonder why
Hughes.
it's here.
चलो इसने ऐड तो कर दिया। फार्मासिस्ट एफ एम्प्टी बोटल्स
What a
डबल।
mess. Hope this wasn't
हाँ
me.
तू नहीं था भाई, ये तू नहीं था। उस छोटो हूँ। चलो यार ये ना मैंने एक चीज देख ली, इन्हें एक लाइन सी में चल रही है सब कुछ। अच्छा इसकी मेमोरी वापस लानी पड़ेगी ना, इसको ये सारी चीजें दिखानी पड़ेगी कि हाँ हाँ ये सब काम हुए हैं तेरे साथ कल रात को। भाई टोस्टर फेंक के मारता सारा मेरे को। टोस्टर ही है ना ये? नहीं नहीं नहीं, तो वो है जिसमें वो नैपकिन रखते हैं ना। भाई कितना टाइम लग रहा है। सीरियसली भाई पैकमैन खेल लेते हैं इससे बेटर तो थोड़ा दिमाग तेज हो जाएगा। बिकॉज गेमिंग इंक्रीजेस द IQ। अभी कुछ और तो नहीं बचा है ना? वाली इतनी देर से दिख रही थी मुझको। स्टिकी कार्ड्स, स्टिकी फ्लोर। ये तो देख लिया इसने। ऐड क्लू भी कर लिया, ये भी कर लिया है इसने ऐड क्लू। बट वेयर टू गो नाउ? चल भाई जल्दी से चल ले हूँ ता तू जल्दी से चल ले। मोपदा की करेंगे ऐसी। भाई पंजाबी तो थोड़ी ऐसी है यार अपनी, कोई नहीं पा वो तो होना चाहिए ना। पंजाबी जो खोल लेते हैं एकदम से यार। इतने सालों तो पंजाब से रह रहे हैं पर पंजाबी बोलनी नहीं आई। बस इंस्पेक्ट यार कितनी बार करो?
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for. What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
तू नहीं था। Pharmacist, best pharmacy. Drink plenty of water, great for headache. वाटर पीना है क्या मैं अब? मतलब पानी पीना है क्या मम्मी? रेस्ट रूम में थोड़ी जाके पीऊंगा पानी। पानी पानी आज ब्लू है पानी। पानी तो यार हमेशा से ब्लू रहा। वैसे तो पानी यार हमेशा से क्या कहते हैं उसे, पारदर्शी। कोई इंग्लिश में यार क्या बोलते हैं? ट्रांसपेरेंट रहा है बट थोड़ा ब्लू लगता है यार ऊपर से देखने में। फ्रॉम स्पेस से देखें ब्लू लगता था। ठीक है हार्डी हार्ड। भाई एक ही जगह पे मैं ना 1 घंटे से घूम रहा हूँ। सीरियसली मुझे शर्म आ रही है भाई अपने ऊपर। अबे फ्रिज को खोलो और पानी पी। फ्रिज है, फ्रिज ही है। What to do now? What to do now? Can someone tell me? अबे ऐसा कर, एक काम कर भाई, एक और बियर उठा और लगा और लेट जाओ ऑफिस। क्या पता दोबारा से आ जाए, दिमाग चली जाए।
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
ये राउडी राठौर। फक भाई, कितने क्या करना है यार, अब क्या करना है भाई, सीरियसली। बट एक ही चीज को देखते देखते ना दिमाग का बीवी हो जाता है भाई। भांग एंड दूसरे वाली बी का तो मतलब आप बताइए, BHOSDA, भांग एंड एक्ट। अच्छा, साला बार बार एक ही जगह पिन पैक भाई, एक ही बार में करवा ले करो यार। फ्लावर्स लुक,
Flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on.
ऐड क्लू।
DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't
ओके,
surprise
आ
me.
चुकी है भाई पूरी की पूरी याददाश्त।
I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what
Blood.
happened. Just gotta think it through.
लुक,
Could be the same blood that was on my shirt.
हम्म,
The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked.
बस ठीक है ना। आकी मेमोरी वापस भाई। साला भाई बहुत बहुत ही
At least I can
अजीब सा
always
गेम
count
है
on
यार
this
ये।
place to make sense.
इतनी सारी चीजें ऐड करनी पड़ती है पहले।
Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just
ये
need to
पता
think it
चलता है
through
क्या हुआ था
logically, throw out impossibilities
पिछली रात को।
until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different
Wait
ways.
for a minute,
I have to
guys.
think it through. Find out what really...
Wait for a minute, guys. Wait for a minute. Gain. माइनस में ले जाएं कैसे? -5। कम सुनते हैं। अपनी आवाज कैसे आ रही है? हेलो हेलो हेलो, कैन यू हियर मी? हेलो। भाई अपने साथ जो मेन चीज गलत हो रही है ना इतने टाइम से, भाई वो एक ही है कि जो अपनी माइक है ना वो सेट नहीं हो पा रहा, पता नहीं क्यों, बट नहीं हो पा रहा है भाई। आई रियली डोंट नो व्हाई, बट इट इज नॉट गेटिंग सेट प्रॉपरली। 15 पे कर देते हैं यार। अब देखते हैं भाई कैसी आवाज आती है यार। आनी तो अच्छी चाहिए। हेलो। अब तो लिमिटर को भी सेट करना पड़ेगा थोड़ा सा। अब ठीक है। एक मिनट रुको यार, नॉइज सप्रेशन हटा देता हूँ। ये काम वैसे मुझे ना उस वक्त करने चाहिए थे। ठीक है, लिमिटर, हाँ ठीक है, रिलीज 103। ये काम यार मुझे उस वक्त करने चाहिए जब मतलब स्ट्रीम करने से पहले, बट मैं चाहता हूँ यार इसी वक्त हो जाए तो कोई बात नहीं। ये काम वैसे मुझे ना उस वक्त करने चाहिए थे। ये काम यार मुझे उस वक्त करने चाहिए जब मतलब स्ट्रीम करने से पहले, बट मैं चाहती हूँ यार इसी वक्त हो जाए तो कोई बात नहीं। ये काम वैसे मुझे ना उस वक्त करने चाहिए थे। गाइस, अब कैसी आवाज आ रही है यार? कुछ पता चले यार। हेलो। भाई अपने साथ तो बहुत ही बुरा हो रहा है। कंप्रेसर लिमिटर एक्सपेंडर एक्सपैंड करेंगे अब हम आज को। रिसो थ्रेशोल्ड -30। हेलो। अब ठीक है देख। अब ये लास्ट फिल्टर है भाई, तुम्हें लग रहा है, जो कि मैं यूज कर रहा हूँ। देखना पड़ेगा अब कैसी वजह थी, पता तो नहीं है यार बिल्कुल भी, बट हाँ देखना पड़ेगा। चलो गाइस, करते हैं भाई अब स्टार्ट। ही तो यार दिमाग खराब हो चुका है भाई, बिल्कुल ही, और बहुत ही ज़्यादा। 13 के 10 मोड। कोई बात नहीं यार, अगली स्ट्रीम में देख लेंगे हमने क्या किया। बिकॉज यार समझ में नहीं आ रहा क्या करूँ। आंसर द क्वेश्चन टू स्टार्ट फॉर्मिंग अ हाइपोथेसिस।
My memory
वेयर
ends
डिड इट
here,
स्टार्ट?
but there's two glasses. Who was here with me?
यार इतनी जल्दी हार नहीं मान सकते हम। रुक। एक्सपेंडर ऐसी की तैसी। एक्सपेंडर जो भी है। गेन सॉरी गेन। गेन सॉरी ऐसी की तैसी हट हो गई। नॉइस सप्रेशन। लिमिटर एक्सपेंडर। अब ठीक है, लगता तो ऐसा ही है भाई। ये अब अच्छी आवाज़ आनी चाहिए भाई। अब जैसी भी आ रही हो देख, मुझे नहीं पता कैसी आएगी। वेट वेट
I was drinking on my own, and someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously. If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was. Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
ओ भाई कैसे मारा भाई पूछ के ये कुछ पता नहीं चलेगा क्या कंट्रोल द रिजल्ट इट मोड एंड far near to
One hell of a mess. This could definitely be the result of two people fighting. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
इनके कौन बंदा था भाई तो वही था ना यार जो आया था वो वो टेनिस हाँ यार याद है मुझे
The jukebox is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow.
LA में है मैं
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
ये क्या चीज है बे क्या गेम है भाई ये जो भी आ रहा हो was implicated do business card 12 cap tennis bracelet big
The pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly.
yes yeah ओ भाई देखो चल गई यार पूरी पूरी मूवी देखो चल गई है वैलिडेट योर टाइप भाई साहब देखो ये
This doesn't fit with the thing I found. Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few? That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night.
the complete picture now.
ओके हमने बना ली भाई कंप्लीट पिक्चर। समझेगा कि
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an
Fuck
audience.
off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex. Who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch?
पंगा ले रहा था।
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at
अभी से किसने बुला लिया? पूरा तो देख लिया।
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him.
You think it's him?
I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may
ये तो
not be
खतरनाक
happy
गुंडा
to
भी निकला।
find you here. So I
मैं तो
strongly
इसे
suggest you leave.
ऐसे ही सोच
And if
रहा
you
था।
don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last
please,
night. You
please.
trashed up his bar and then
तो
broke
भाई
in.
भाग ले।
I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
भाग ले भाई भाग ले। जिसने नुकसान किया पैसे मांगेगा सरकार से। बट यार जब उसने गेट बंद किया तो ईथन को पता नहीं चला होगा। लोडिंग ठीक है लोडिंग लोडिंग चलते रहो भाई। हेलो गाइस भाई दोबारा से सेट करना पड़ रहा है मुझे सीरियसली यार इतनी ज़्यादा दुर्दशा हो चुकी है ना भाई अपनी सप्रेशन लेवल नहीं यार क्वालिटी चाहिए हायर क्वालिटी एक बार थोड़ी सी हॉट की सेट कर दूँ मैं माइक के लिए चाहिए F8 F8 एंड F8 चलो यार देखते हैं भाई अब कैसा चलता है अपना गेम मुझे तो अभी भी विश्वास नहीं है कि ठीक से चलेगा कि नहीं चलेगा देखते हैं भाई रिज्यूम गेम भाई सीरियसली यार मुझे ना माइक ने ऐसे की तैसे कर रखी है भाई मेरी ओ ये बाइक है कार है कैसे टेढ़ी हो के चल रही है भाई 20 की स्पीड पे देखा था आपने भाई देखा ही होगा आपने तो बेसिकली सी बात है देखा होगा
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer.
So what now? Ask around, see if anyone's seen Dennis today. Maybe see if anything jogs my memory. I've heard worse plans.
ये इसका मित्र है क्या घनिष्ठ? अब निक हाँ निक तो जा लिया यार ऊपर. आई थिंक यही बचा है उसका एक दोस्त. आई थिंक
Basswood's small. If Dennis came
General
through Main
Basswood's
Street, someone
small,
saw
I
him.
अब लोगों से पूछना पड़ेगा साला कि भाई किसी ने उसे देखा है, किसी ने कुछ किया है. बैरिकेड्स क्या करना है? मेमोरियल प्लाजा कितने जाना? ट्रैक एंड ट्यून्स होस्ट. भाई इसमें पूरे के पूरे में है ही नहीं कोई. ये रहे एम्प्लॉय टॉक.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
I'm from here. Passing through.
I suppose. I grew up here. Been gone for a couple of years. I'm not staying long.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd
Yo.
never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
बिल्कुल हमने वही
Yeah,
किया.
sure.
पहले ही छोड़ दिया.
I'm just gonna take
And
millions of
वापस आ
dollars
चुके हैं
and
अब.
make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
अच्छा जी. ज़्यादा गरीब भी यार फिर भी सिगरेट पी रहे साला. पागल समझ रखा
No
है
luck
इतना.
so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
हमें ज़्यादा दूर नहीं जाना. इस तरफ जाना है क्या हमें अब? जिस माइनर स्टैच्यू.
A statue honoring miners. Pretty meaningless now.
Joy. Talk to him. जो बोलते हैं ना जो. जॉय का मतलब तो यार खुशी से होगी थोड़ी सी
Joe.
एंजॉय टाइप में.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday.
इसने तो इतना बढ़िया शो दिखाया ना भाई.
Boys give you trouble?
सारे देखते ही रह गए. Nothing I could handle, maybe a little.
They might have given me a bit of a welcome back.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
You seen Dennis today? How have you been? Weren't you at the peak?
So, how have you been holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably
ये
know
एना
better
का
than
पिता
me.
है भाई या क्या है ये? चाचा ताऊ. मुझे घर का लग रहा है यार थोड़ा. वो भी ऐसी है, ये भी ऐसा ही है.
Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
You see Dennis today? Why weren't you at the wake? छोड़ना.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I could just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
Okay, why weren't you at the wake? I would have kept going. यार चल ना तू. क्या पूछेंगे
I
इससे यार
have
अब?
places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best. Joe has no idea where Dennis went.
किसी
Someone
और से
must
पूछते
have
हैं.
seen him after the fight.
कौन है वो ओल्ड मैन? इनको घना बेरा रहा
Can
भाई
I
क्योंकि
ask
दिन
you
भर घूमते रहो. कुछ काम कुम तो
young
नहीं इन्होंने.
Of course, you can ask.
बस दिन भर घूमते रहे वहीं.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today, especially the miner. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out. And besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
Get going.
All right. Better leave you to it then.
You take care now.
भाई जुटड़ गुजार रहा था क्या? सीरियसली यार मुझे ऐसे ही लगा यार भाई आई डोंट नो व्हाई बट हाँ जॉन तो वही है
Hey, Bug.
इसकी लड़की
What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley.
निकोलस की
Waiting for my mom to get off
Nick.
her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
जर्नल ड्रैगन्स
Heard you were asking about Dad last night.
sorry
People
ड्रैगन्स
got mad.
dinosaurs I had to follow up I have that effect on people I have to follow
You
up
brought up some interesting points last night. I decided to follow up.
Yeah? Well, you could have said that in the car. But thanks. Sorry I got pissed at you last night. People keep talking down to me. It's just
but
this town,
चलते हैं ना इसको
you know?
but अब दे
This
हेल्प करेंगे
place.
चिंता ना
It feels
कुछ
like
ना
I'm
कुछ तो हेल्प
suffocating.
करेंगे ही
I
हम
can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school. Well, except for science. And
Have you seen Dennis today?
what? No, I haven't. Were you even listening to me? I shouldn't be surprised. No one listens to me.
I was listening. I just need to find Dennis.
भाई बेइज्जती
If you hear anything about what happened to my dad, let me know. Otherwise, just leave me alone.
हाँ चल निकल पहली फुर्सत में निकल कोई जरूरत नहीं है तेरी
Joan had no clue about Dennis's whereabouts. Not that I thought she would.
do not enter what is this whose car is it Dennis car
Never knew Dennis to be the commemorative type. What's he doing here?
journal updated whose car is this भाई इधर तो नहीं होगा कुछ भी आई थिंक सामने जाना पड़ेगा ड्रग स्टोर क्या 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 है स्पेसिफिक राइट
A perfect toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends.
स्पेस ड्रग स्टोर कैथी's workplace was on the brink of closing 2 years ago
Maybe Kathy will know something. Or that new
Check store.
pharmacist.
दवाइयों की दुकान है भाई ड्रग स्टोर एंट्रेंस पे यार ये जो सिस्टम है ना हमें पता है हमें क्या प्रेस करना है लेफ्ट क्लिक प्रेस करनी है एंड देन बता दे भाई तू जो बार बार पीछे वगैरह लेके जाते हैं ना जो अपनी व्यूअर्स हैं जो हमारे साथ देख रहे हैं और खेल भी रहे हैं वो क्या सोचते होंगे यार जैसे तो खेलना ही नहीं आता तो चलते हैं है ना यही सोचते होंगे ना भाई कुछ भी करके बस ये यहाँ पर हंगामा सा ना कर दिया
Yo, get out the way.
आउट ऑफ माय पेस सॉरी चल ना तू
You move. I'm the one coming in.
Fuck you.
That's
पिटेगा क्या ये? बालक यार बालक कितने कितने तेज हो रहे हैं यार आज के चुत्तर धोने है ही नहीं लड़ाई करने लग जा
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
Luke.
He looks like those doctors you see on commercials.
Talk.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
I blacked out, so I have heard. I have an impressive hangover.
Yeah, I got to hear all about it secondhand. Really not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl, I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys, but you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
You don't have to be nice. How it, no, it doesn't. D.
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe
भाई
that.
इस
I'd
गेम
offer
में
you
ऐसे
something
गेम्स
for
में
the
कोई
hangover.
गेमर वाली
But I find in
टैक्टिक्स
some
आजमानी नहीं
cases,
पड़ते हैं.
time is the best
बस ये तो कोई भी
medicine.
खेल सकता है. बट ये है कि भाई मेरा काम है आप लोगों को दिखाना. Suggesting I take nothing. My mother says that I'm laying off everything.
A pill pusher who doesn't want to push pills. That's a new one.
Everything is poison. All that matters is the dose. Now, you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
No. Why move to best food? Should I get going?
I'll stop bothering you. I need to get going anyways.
Not a bother at all. It's always a pleasure. Do come see me again.
Doctors लग रहे थे pharmacist. Display to reassure customers about time it was at rest. ये रही उसकी माता कैथी. ठीक है. Kathy's glass jar.
Bug made that for Mother's Day years ago, and Kathy still keeps it with her.
Best food. Kathy, talk with her.
Hey, Kathy.
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
About the wake, have you seen Dennis?
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? I'm
यार
sorry
ये
I missed that.
अपने हस्बैंड के
both
बेस्ट
used the
फ्रेंड से
phone
ऐसे क्यों बात कर रही है इतने गुस्से में.
But I left early to go check on Joan.
ये था अब तो उसका हस्बैंड ही
She
नहीं
was
रहा वो.
sad before last night,
जिंदा ही
but
नहीं
after
रहा
she
वो तो.
saw you, heartbroken. You're supposed to be her godfather, but whatever you said to her,
I didn't mean...
if that's what happens when she's around you, maybe just stay out of her life.
चल ना तू चुप हो ले.
I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go.
No, you won't lose her.
Boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
They're not very.
No one in here was much help.
ये क्या है? Celebrity magazines, beauty and grace. छोड़ माँ. ये क्या है? Hiking trails. ये भी छोड़. Door. अबे ये डेनिस मिलेगा कहाँ पर? साला इतना लंबा कर दिया इन्होंने. एक छोटी सी चीज को दिखाने में इतना ज्यादा वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम. भाई सीरियसली यार. Hotel.
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that.
ये डेनिस है ना?
Complaining, so
I
don't let me
think.
see you here again.
You fascist.
ना
What you
डेनिस
just...
नहीं. तो कोई बालक सा है.
I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks
It's
like you're
nothing
not the only one who started
personal.
off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
Who's that? Seeing Dennis today. I'm leaving town soon. पहले तो ये बता.
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job.
भाई अगर जो इसकी बात काट दी ना बुरा मान ले. छोड़ ना का बुरा मानने दे.
I've got places to be.
Right. Don't need me gabbing at you all day like I was Christina or something. Woo! That girl can talk. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know.
Seen Dennis today.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Keep your nose journal updated. Working at the cafe most of the day really would. I like to talk if you are still around. ठीक है करते हैं भाई उससे भी बात एना दी अरमस क्या सुंदर छोरी है वो क्या एक्ट्रेस है वो ब्लैक हार्ट होटल चलो कम से कम यार इस गेम में हम भाग तो सकते हैं थोड़ा बहुत से कैफे अमेरिकन
All right. Time to say hi to Anna.
अबे हट जाना सिगरेट इतनी देर से सिगरेट ही फूक रही है ओके एक्सपेक्ट this joke password have you ever wondered how we got its name and went from a small mining camp to the how that modernized Boone County ये क्या है gossip club छोड़ना क्या बात करनी वो थाली बंदे फिर से लोडिंग इतनी जल्दी से लोडिंग कैसे आ रही है भाई इसमें To the blind they don't see me cry.
Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
ये कौन है मैं तो भूल गया तुम You are not doddering. You should carry less. Do I have a choice? थोड़ा सा हाँ ये तो थोड़ी यार बूढ़ी औरत है इससे तो प्यार से बात करनी चाहिए You are not doddering.
You are many things, but not doddering. Plotting, maybe.
Sam, you shouldn't say such things, even if they're true.
Card game, board game. टन क्या करना है यार माइंड प्लेस ये साला फिर से दूसरी दुनिया में आ चुका है किसकी दुनिया शीशे की दुनिया memory remember this is the memory
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, huh, Bug?
Bug.
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young... Is that a comic about monsters?
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's going to be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Well,
tardigrades तो बेटा दिखते भी नहीं हैं
sounds like just what a young
वो तो
woman
I
like
think
you should be
मैंने कहीं
reading.
पर पढ़ा था इंस्टाग्राम स्टोरी पे
So,
वो तो साले स्पेस में भी जिंदा रह लेते हैं मतलब कुछ टाइम के लिए सही बट हाँ कुछ आवर्स के लिए सही बट जिंदा तो रहते हैं यार
Yeah, I promise.
Pinky swear, if you break those, you go to hell.
I don't think you're supposed to be using that language.
You can't break this.
Seriously,
no
भाई
matter what.
बच्चे तो बच्चे होते हैं यार बड़े क्यूट
Real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it.
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise, but...
I wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths.
Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Oh, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize her
नहीं 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 भाई इससे बात करेंगे यार अच्छी औरत है अच्छी लग रही है
Kathy
भाई
hasn't been all there, if you know what I mean.
अच्छी औरत लग रही है
Hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse. Don't you agree?
I don't think so.
I don't know if that would actually help anything, honestly.
Sam, sometimes I wonder if there's a heart beating under there. Kathy's lucky you're not her boss. Oh, but you wanted to ask something before?
Have you seen Dennis today?
Dennis? No, it's odd actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings.
अबे किसी ने नहीं देखा कि डेनिस को इधर आसपास हद है भाई गेम में ही दे रखा था कि साला किसी ना किसी ने देखा होगा पूछ उनसे
Sam, how have you been doing?
मैंने वहाँ सिगरेट पी रही औरत से पूछ लिया slowly decomposing how you know oh sorry oh you know no time for this
I don't have time for a lot of small talk.
All right. You look well at least.
I've been better.
अपना धंधा धुंधा देख तू अपनी
You know what's good for that?
बेकरी वगैरह जो भी है ये कॉफी
I know,
स्टोर
Christina.
इसे
No,
संभाल
I gotta go.
काम पैसे पूछे कमा थोड़े से बट नहीं ये तो बातें मारेंगे एना एना यहाँ पर
here.
बैठी है जर्नल
Should talk to her.
अपडेट इट एनास कॉफी पी लूँगी इसकी मैं कॉफी खाली है तो खाली है
Betting
ये
there'll
तो
be a few more cups before she leaves. Some things never change.
Sam, I didn't think you'd actually show up.
I didn't think I would either. But hey, sometimes we surprise ourselves.
So, I hear you got in a fight after I left the wake?
more of a scuffle he had it coming I believe
I was
ये
so
बोलते हैं
wasted at
लड़की
that
के सामने
point,
तो थोड़े
it's
से
all
नंबर
just
बनाने
a
पड़े
big, heavy blur.
Yeah. After saying I didn't want to drink, I went home and drank. Long night.
Yeah, sounds about right. We all deal with stress in our own ways. I apparently hit Dennis. Yeah, speaking of, you haven't seen him today, have you?
Why? Afraid your powerful blows laid him up?
So, what are you working on?
बेटे तो खुशी तो होगी
I'm working on an
कुछ
article
तारीफ करता है ना
on
कि हाँ भाई तूने उसका
how
भूस भर दिया था
nature does its best to
लड़ाई
rebuild
में
land
भाई साहब
after
बड़ा
a strip mining operation.
अच्छा सा लगता है कि हाँ भाई हम ही
Why are
हैं
you looking for Dennis?
सबसे ज्यादा
I can tell
ताकतवर
something has you spooked. I can always tell.
Go on. Tell her. You could honestly use a non-imaginary person to confide in.
She might slow me down.
ये दोनों
I'll
एक ही
try to
बंदे हैं
involve the
ठीक है ना
cops.
अभी तक मुझे नहीं
She
समझ में आ
might
रहा
do
था
those things,
पहले ये
yes,
ऐसा था
or
तो
she
अभी भी
might
ऐसा ही
be
है
someone who you can trust.
साला चश्मा
could
लगा
help.
के और बाल चेंज करके देखो कैसा लग रहा है अजीब अलग लग रहा था बिल्कुल टेल हर हाइड इट बच्चा ना बट यार ये थोड़ी सही लग रही है टेल हर कंफर्म देखते हैं अब क्या
I woke
होता
up
है
today and my shirt was covered in blood.
Blood? What happened?
I don't know. Last night, pills and alcohol.
अब ये भी
mix.
हेल्प करेगी ना
It's
अपनी
all a blur. That's
इसीलिए
why
मैंने
I'm
बता ही
looking for
दिया
Dennis.
Have you tried the Basswood Jungle? He likes to work weekends.
No, not yet. I'll do that right now.
Sam, is there anything I can do to help? Oh.
No.
Nah. I'm just gonna do my own thing.
बेइज्जती
Sam, what have you done?
बेइज्जती कर गया भाई इसकी तो चलो बढ़िया है इसने भी तो मना किया था अपनी खुद गर्जी का अंजाम देखेगी। ठुकरा के मेरा प्यार मेरा इंतकाम देखेगी। What to do now?
Still gotta
इससे
check the
आगे तो
Basswood
जा ही नहीं
jungle.
सकते हम।
Hopefully Dennis is working today.
जंगल किधर पड़ेंगे भाई? इधर से तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं जा सकते होंगे। इधर से भी नहीं जा सकते होंगे। What is this today? Can we enter this? Oh, no, 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 no. हम जंगल किधर से जा सकते हैं? अबे इधर भी नहीं जा सकते क्या? इनके बाप की सड़क रोक के खड़े हैं। एंट्रेंस ओपन।
Locked. I should check the
यार
back.
तुमने एक चीज चेक करी है मतलब सोची जंगल को हिंदी में भी जंगल ही कहते हैं वैसे फॉरेस्ट भी कहते हैं इंग्लिश में।
My. Look what we got here. Showing your face in
सारे
town
वही तीन
again.
बंदे हैं रामी
I
इनकी
thought
भी
you were
पिटाई कर सकता हूँ
smarter
मैं।
than that.
कल्ला ही बंदा काफी
But
है
I'm
इन तीनों
glad
के
we
लिए तो
ran into you.
गुस्सा भर
We
दूंगा
have
भाई कसम से।
unfinished business after all.
Joel, look.
Careful. I don't want to have this
ओ
conversation.
सच में लड़ाई
again.
स्टार्ट हो गई।
We clear?
क्रिस्टल क्लियर पंच बैक गुड से इट अगेन। ना भाई बूस्ट भरेंगे पूरा।
Nice sucker punch.
चल
Got some bite. Well now, seems you want it beaten. I can oblige.
Declan's right down the street.
मुझे वही लगा था कि पुलिस वाला भी तो यार यहीं पर था सामने ही।
This is a small town. There's not enough room for you in it.
देख लेंगे वो। ब्लैक हार्ट होल्डर ਹੁਣ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈ शाइन
At least the Basswood jungle is still standing.
मेन स्ट्रीट। ये तो बैरिकेड्स हैं इससे आगे नहीं जा सकते हम। इसी के अंदर है जो कुछ भी है ना बैसवुड जंगल।
It's not worth it. No one works on a Sunday. Well, no one except me. Still gotta check the Basswood jungle. Hopefully Dennis is working today.
वही मुझे लगा था कि बैरिकेड्स है ना जो ये इसको आगे नहीं जाने देंगे।
It's not worth it. No one works on a Sunday.
अबे तो क्या करे अभी तो इसने
No
कहा कि
one
भाई
except me.
बैसवुड जंगल को देखते हैं। साला अब कह रहा है कि भाई नहीं यहाँ पर भी कुछ नहीं है यहाँ पर भी कुछ
Still
नहीं
gotta
है।
check
अबे
the
हो
Basswood jungle.
फक भाई ये
Hopefully
कितना
Dennis is working
इरिटेटिंग सा
today.
लगता है यार ये जब वापस होता है। इधर कहीं जा सकते हैं क्या? हाउस वुड सेल ले लूँ कैसे? जोन्स फॉर ऑलरेडी ट्राइंग टू सेल इट 4 years ago। भाई आज तक नहीं बिका थी 4 साल हो चुके हैं। आते भाई इधर जा सकते हैं हम। ठीक है पहले नहीं जा सकते थे बट अब जा सकते हैं। इसमें जा सकते हैं क्या? बिल्कुल जा सकते हैं। नो एडमिटेंस। बैसवुड जंगल इसमें भी आना पड़ रहा है।
Been a while.
बस भाई से देख के ना आज का
This used to
काम
be
यहीं
my
पर ऑफ
home.
करेंगे।
Or
ओ भाई
at least felt
पैकमैन
like
पीछे बना हुआ देखो। पीछे पैकमैन बना हुआ
Where is Dennis?
भाई आज ये
He should
वाला
be in
मिशन
here.
सा जो भी है ये मिशन नहीं है ये जो भी है इसको देख के फिर ऑफ करेंगे। Because I'm tired as hell टेनिस भाई कहाँ पर हो आप? W डॉट I am hungry as well. ओ हो भाई, ये मरा पड़ा है, ओए तेरी की मैं। भाई इसका तो हो गया काम, ये तो गया फंस। गोली मार रखी है भाई।
Is that how I got blood on me? Did I?
अब इसे चेक करना पड़ेगा, कहीं भाई इसी ने तो नहीं कांड कर दिया है। ये क्या हो रहा है बे? ये साला साइको आदमी तो नहीं है? उसको ये सब चीजें दिखाई देती रहती हैं। ओ फक भाई, कितने सारे डैनिस हैं। भाई ये तो बहुत बड़े साइको, यू कैन डू दिस।
You focus, you can think through any problem.
A to focus.
Keep going. You got this.
भाई ये साइको है।
Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it.
Murder. भाई उनके आने से पहले पहले मुझे वो ढूंढना पड़ेगा अपना बंदा।
Sam, no. Don't think about that. Don't let it in.
भाई ये क्या है? मर्डर। नहीं भाई, मर्डर कहाँ कर दिया मैंने? ये रहा नहीं।
Focus on me, Sam.
ओ हो भाई,
Dennis is a distraction.
यार ऐसे दबा दिया मैंने गलती से। WS क्या तुम? हाँ।
Sam, no. Don't think about that. Don't let it in.
अबे तो इस पे तो जैसे मैं कर्सर ला रहा हूँ तो कुछ ऑप्शन ही नहीं आ रहा है। आधा यार, कहाँ पर हूँ मैं? A to focus.
Keep going. You got this.
बढ़िया है, बढ़िया बात है।
Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it.
भाई मैं सही कर रहा हूँ यार, मैं सही अच्छे तरीके से कर रहा हूँ। भाई इसने थोड़ी मारा होगा यार, ये तो मेन हीरो है इसका। भाई अब इसे ध्यान आएगा इस भाई।
This is Dennis's office. There must be some clues around.
क्लूज ढूंढने पड़ेंगे अब यहाँ पर। भाई साहब बहुत ही साइकोपैथिक गेम है भाई।
Sam, keep it together. You can solve this. Figure this out before Dennis dies again and the panic overwhelms you.
Dennis injury. Focus.
Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this?
अबे यार, obviously gun.
Blood all over the monitor. Not much to go on. I need something useful.
Move chair. Has to focus.
The chair is pretty far away from the desk, but I don't think that's important. Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this?
Blood.
Blood sprayed on the desk from the injury, but I need more to go on.
Move chair. भाई चेयर हिली पड़ी है ना, दोबारा से देख।
Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this?
Pillared. Anything else? अबे भाई क्या हो रहा है ये? Oh,
Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go?
देख रहे हैं आप. Bullets impact
The
as
bullet
focus.
stopped here. Small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun.
Shooter's position. भाई ये कोई मैं तो इन्वेस्टिगेट रहा है और पता नहीं इन्वेस्टिगेट ऐसी कुछ नहीं था. Focus.
His gun is gone. He had it earlier. Where did it go?
भाई ये तो बहुत ही सही आदमी है यार.
Sam, stop it. Come back to reality. But you didn't do anything. Dennis was already dead when you arrived. Can't you see? Dennis was shot, and you don't even own a gun. How could you have done it? All you did was move his body, which is how your shirt got stained. Think about it, Sam. Calm down and think.
हाँ यार इसने थोड़ी कुछ किया होगा.
You're right.
इसने तो
I
बस
can see
सिर्फ
it.
इस यार इसकी बॉडी को मूव किया होगा इसलिए लग गया भाई खून. भाई जब कोई भी देखता है ना यार अपने मतलब
I have the complete
कोई भी यार
picture now.
आस पड़ोस का हो करीबी हो यार ऐसा हो ही रहता है. ये सब हुआ है आई थिंक. बट शूटर का थोड़ी पता है शूटर कौन है. ये रही गन. शूटर आया. ओके 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 दोनों की आपस में बातचीत हो रही है. हाँ अभी शूटर का तो पता ही नहीं हो सकता ना कौन था. भाई ये वाली जो रिवॉल्वर दी है ना इसने ये तो वैसे भी बहुत ज़्यादा खतरनाक होती है यार. बहुत ज़्यादा डैमेज होता है इसका. ओके 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 मतलब ये अभी अभी मरा है. ठीक है. और इसने बस इसे नहीं नहीं अभी नहीं मरा हुआ है ये कल रात को मरा था आई थिंक. एंड इसकी इस पे ब्लड लग गया था इस ऐसे. ठीक है. भाई देखो यार मर्डर भी हो रहे हैं यार इसमें.
The blood on the shirt was Dennis's, but I didn't
खतरनाक
kill
सी
him.
गेम
I
है
found him dead. Blackout drunk, panicked. I stumbled to my car. Luckily, I ended up back at the hotel and not wrapped around a pole. Now, I know I didn't do it. The police, though, may not feel the same way. I need to search the area. See if I can find out why someone would murder Dennis.
बिल्कुल यार पुलिस थोड़ी सोचेगी.
I need to find out why
पुलिस
Dennis
थोड़ी
was
इसके
killed.
फेवर
It may
में
have
होगी
something to do with
बिल्कुल भी.
Nick. Dennis's computer is still signed in.
कंप्यूटर
Seems like a good place to start.
इंस्पेक्ट. Vanish draft. Going to home very late tonight. Sorry, I need to make a social list how the world really works. I won't be up to make breakfast, but there are some apples in the freezer and should be. हाँ ये तो पढ़ लिया. Tea to pack. बस एक ही था क्या मैं कुछ. Inbox. Nick Waldron, urgent mail.
Emails between Nick
I
and
didn't
Dee.
think I would hear
They're talking in
from you again.
codes.
If you are
Nothing
willing to
stated
talk, I am
clearly.
very
They didn't want to
willing
risk
to listen.
anyone
I
learning
can
their
make the
meetings.
meetup tomorrow. Nick
Smart.
Waldron.
Someone was watching.
Curiosity.
Whatever Nick was looking into seemed big,
Hey,
but he
wait,
said it
sorry to
fizzled out.
not disappoint you, but I've decided to drop the story. It turned out I got to a dead end after all. Better luck next time, I hope, Nicole. Dear Nicholas, you had a pleasant trip. You mentioned last week that you were on the brink of a big story. Things on your side have been rather lackluster, I am afraid. I was hoping maybe you would like to say this old owl what you have up your sleeve. The Walter Stoner. Have to back. ठीक है.
The puzzle comes together. Dennis was reading everyone's emails. He found out that Nick hadn't stopped his investigation like he'd told Walter. And that Nick was still talking to some informant. Then he decided to tell me. And now he's dead. I need to look through any notes Nick left in his office and check Walter's computer. They have to have something for me to go on. Nick must have left some notes behind somewhere. Walter also might have something on Nick's work.
You didn't deserve this. No one deserves this.
बिल्कुल यार लड़ाई हो गई तो क्या हुआ? Pile of electronics.
There's a lot of junk in here, but none of it is useful to me.
Okay. भाई अलमीरा में कुछ मिलेगा क्या? भाई देखो ये है उसका ऑफिस. हर बंदे का अलग अलग होता है. जैसे कि ये है इसका टेनिस नेम प्लेट. ये तो नेम प्लेट है इसकी. इस वो देखने हैं यार नोट्स वगैरह इस टाइप में. फेडरल चेस्ट वुंड. कुछ तो मिल जाए यार. मिल जा कुछ तो. इधर भी नहीं है कुछ भी. इसमें है क्या कुछ? निक्स कपबोर्ड. ऑफिस सप्लाईज एंड ओल्ड नोट्स. आर्काइव्स.
If I had the code, I could get in here.
Code board. Yes, to inspect. Post it is. What would you say you do here? Post it is. W to
They don't
look.
even work here anymore. Someone should really clean up this board.
Next drawers. ये सारे के सारे बंदे ना एक ही उसमें काम करते थे. Inspect. W read. I left you some pepperoni rolls on in the fridge. Don't work too late. Have to back. नहीं तो bug है. Missing laptop.
Nick's computer is missing. Took it home to work or stolen?
यहाँ तो कुछ भी नहीं है. ये हो गया फोटो.
The only thing she cared about then was looking at bugs and drawing them.
Photo.
Nick, Anna, and me.
ठीक है भाई. ये भी हो गया. Add Nick's nameplate. Nothing more. यहाँ पर उसकी लास्ट पड़ी. साले तू यहाँ पर क्या कर रहा है भाई बगले? मेरे वर्ग होता ना मगर बगले भाई. अब तो यहाँ से. My old desk replaced with boxes and piles of paper. ये इसी की है क्या? Samuel Hicks. Nameplate. ये इसका ऑफिस है. ठीक है. Fuck man.
You didn't deserve this. No one deserves this.
बिल्कुल यार. बट चला क्या चेक करना है अपन को? अपन को चेक क्या करना है अब? इधर तो घूम के आ गए. अंदर जाकर देखते. Let's go inside. पानी पी लेंगे. इंस्पेक्ट. चलो इंस्पेक्ट. थोड़ा सा हम पानी पी लेते हैं. इन रियल के एंटर पासवर्ड. भाई पासवर्ड तो नहीं पता ना. trouble you to
There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password. There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password.
cat. Password reminder.
Ugh. My heart's desire.
If I ever go
It could be a
looking
person,
for my
but
heart's
also a
desire.
place. Ugh. My heart's desire. It could mean a person, but also a place.
Anything else?
There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password. Walter was never tech savvy. He just uses words that mean something to him. There's a good chance there's a clue in his office.
Walter's favorite articles.
Walter had this article framed after he saw the boost in traffic the Haven got. Basswood is his blood and soul. Wouldn't surprise me if he said it as his password.
Basswood. ठीक है. अबे तो एंटर के लिए क्या करें? क्या दबाना पड़ेगा? भाई हमारे वाले में तो सीखते हो गए. अनलॉक. ये basswood.
And I'm in. Let's see what
Welcome to your
secrets you got in
mailbox.
here, Walter.
Books. Free help email. Best. I wanted to extend my gratitude thanks again for your help. You are a scholar and a saint. It looks like I was worried unnecessarily. Regardless, thank you for putting my mind at ease. Walter Dodson. तो वही मोटा सा. From Bess Mitchell. Here's the report on Nick's crash. You haven't asked for one of these in a while. Nothing all that interesting in here. Just another sad day by the roadside. West Virginian Road State Neighborhood.
Mostly standard so far. By the book. I see why Walter wasn't worried.
A name Nicholas Walron. Color red, make Cosmo model 2000 तुम्हारा vehicle का color. ठीक है. Car found against a tree surrounded by debris. Fire started it or after impact and burned out with Nicholas Walron in the driver's seat. यार वहीं पर चल गया साला. यार गाड़ी नहीं चलनी चाहिए. Sorry भाई Nick. Skid marks and other traces say the driver was startled by an animal and accepted the road at high speed. Driver most likely inebriated in some form. तो भाई पढ़ भी लेते हैं.
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Airbags
Nick would never
deployed,
drive
seatbelt
with
was
his
not
seatbelt
on, windows
And he
were
always kept
rolled
his
up.
window open.
Airbags seatbelt was not on, windows were rolled up. Driver probably drunk and forget the fact. The fire burned out a small area around the car but did not spread. Unknown if driver was alive at time of crash, but if so, did not survive the blunt force trauma. Smoke inhalation or burns are all possible cause of death. Next.
The car really burned. Though
Details
that's
of
very
invest-
uncommon
ये
in
कार
most
थी ना?
crashes.
ठीक है भाई.
So, Walter got the police report from Bess. Nick was supposedly drunk at the wheel, which doesn't sound like him. And his seatbelt was off and his windows up, which both sound very wrong. Walter seemed to buy it, but I don't know if I do. I think it's time I check Nick's office. Hope he still leaves his notes out.
Nick. निक का ऑफिस देखते हैं भाई अब चलो लेट्स सर्च हिज ऑफिस archives unlock A
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it. I should keep looking.
next cupboard board पे क्या लिखा हुआ है impact second what would you say to post it is
They don't even work here anymore.
team
Someone should really clean up this board.
तेईस इकतालीस ठीक है 2341 ये पासवर्ड है अनलॉक 2 3 4 1
Nope.
अबे वो यही तो होना
10,000
चाहिए
combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it.
डोंट फॉरगेट इट यार
I
उस
should
पे
keep
साफ लिखा
looking.
पड़ा देखो या तो मैं कुछ गलती कर देखो 2 3 4 1 डोंट फॉरगेट इट वापस अनलॉक 2 3 4 1 W D S A
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it.
ठीक है
I should keep looking.
इसको उल्टा करके देखूंगा एक बार 1 4 3 2
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it.
चलो तेज
I
तेज
should
नहीं कर
keep
सकते हम
looking.
कुछ भी 1 4 3 2
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it.
fuck भाई
I should keep looking.
next cupboard next drawers too easy desk मैं desk तो चेक कर लेता हूँ यार read I'll have to some paper तो पढ़ लिया था छड्डो हूँ next nameplate desk second video soon 2341 don't forget it भाई वाह 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 क्या गेम बनाई है भाई वाह वाह
Nick's handwriting. Always paranoid about forgetting things.
भाई बहुत बढ़िया बेटा बहुत बढ़िया साला अगर जो हमने उसमें ऐसे ही पढ़ लिया ना और अगर जो हमने ऐसे ही टाइप कर दिया तो नहीं खुलेगा भाई नहीं खुलेगा गेम है ना इसलिए थोड़ा पीछे होके बोल ले यार दूसरे से 2 3 3 4
It was a good guess, just not the right one. I should keep looking.
अबे 2 3 4 एक ही तो होना चाहिए यार 2341
It was a good guess, just not the right one. I should keep looking.
Shut up. I will try it again. 1 4 3 2
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it. I should keep
once
looking.
again I will try it once again 1 4 2 3
Nope. And with something like 10,000
एक ही लाइन दे
combinations,
रखी
I
है बस
doubt
इसके में
I'll
भाई
stumble
कुछ भी
on
नहीं
it.
रखा है साला
I should keep
एक ही लाइन दे
looking.
रखी है अनलॉक 2341 था ना 4 1 2 3
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations,
I
I
do
doubt
not
I'll
stumble on
stumble
it.
on it.
I know, bro.
I should keep looking.
Board bell again. Post it is 2341. Don't forget. I want to go home. ये क्या है?
They don't even work here anymore. Someone should really clean up this board.
चलो ये तो हो गया भाई. Anything else? नीचे, ऊपर. Look.
Nick's handwriting. Always paranoid about forgetting things.
Read. 23-41 ठीक तो है. 2-3 जा रहे. What is the problem, man? Anything else? Second video soon. What would you say you do here?
Valid question. Still not sure.
Fucking hell.
If I had the code, I could get in here.
तो कोड दे तो रखा है उसने. 4 नंबर 23-41 क्या टाइम थोड़ी होगा यार. इसमें देखो दे रखा है 2 3 4.
It was a good guess, just not the right one.
हो एक मिनट.
I should keep looking.
यार नहीं जी होता तो क्यों देते हो मुझे. हमेशा कैसे होते 2 3 4. ठीक है ये तो पहले वही एसटी 2 3 4. Fuck by the mark count, but Tarampum.
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it. I should keep looking.
Tarampum हो चुका है भाई दिमाग पर. Inspect.
Nick's computer is missing. Took it home to work or stolen?
Part 2. Read. I left you some pepperoni rolls in the fridge. Next time it is your turn. W.
Nick, Anna,
and me. Take it. Put down, leave it, take it.
Nick wouldn't mind if I kept this, for old time's sake.
निकाल ली को तो सारे. Okay, I left you some. ये तो पढ़ लिया. Anything else here? Here. अबे कहीं और है क्या? साले. Unlock यार. 23-41.
It was a good guess, just not the right one.
भाई इसके अंदर का इंसान भी मर चुका होगा. मेरे अंदर तो मर चुका है. ये है डेनिस कॉर्प्स. लास्ट वीडियो उसके साथ शव. इसका तो क्या है. क्या किया जाए भैया. डायरी. इंस्पेक्ट. 3-1-2-1. Should I try it? तीन 1 2.
Thanks, Bug. Your obsessive snooping pays off.
भाई आखिरकार हमने ढूंढ ही लिया इसको. इसको भी ढूंढ ही
Nick
लिया.
always kept extensive records of his work. He was almost obsessive. How could there be so little information regarding his last investigation?
Notes. WS. Look.
Nick was looking into the impact the closure of the mine had on Basswood. But what was he looking for?
Read. Unemployment skyrocketed after the mine closed. Very normal. Flattened out in the last year or so. On the rebound, numbers looking good. Trend or outlier. Need more data points. ठीक है जी. Ticket and hotel bills.
Nick was traveling all over. Train tickets, hotel bills, out of state even. He was tracking something. Or someone.
Maybe. हो सकता है यार किसी को ढूंढ पाओ. Name of passenger Nick Waldron from West Virginia to Florida. Train 254. And what is this? W.
Nick had a contact. Same name as in the email. He was onto something big.
Read 1 to 27 8 p.m. with D Twitchy guy, but might have something useful. 2 to 12 5 p.m. second meeting with D. This is actually something. Assuming he is not full of crap. Fuck. छोड़ दे. इतना कहाँ पर है?
What Nick was looking into was something big and dangerous. It's why he was so careful.
Now what?
So, did you come to the logical conclusion to this mess we're in?
फिर से आ गया इसका दिमाग.
Just a hint. We should get out of town immediately.
He tried to
Dennis
tell me
tried to
more.
talk to me about Nick, and that's what got him killed. Exactly. Like I said, you should get out of town. And the details of Nick's death, it doesn't sound like him. 2 years is a long time, Sam. He may have changed more than you know. Changed decade-long habits? I need to go to the crash site. Just remember, if you're right...
Sam? What's happening? Dennis. That's Dennis. What happened? Is he...
Anna,
Is
listen
he...
to me.
तू देख भाग गई. Dennis, I didn't kill him. You need to trust me. Dennis
He
is
is
dead.
dead. Dennis is dead. Don't panic.
Oh my god, no. It's... How could this happen?
He died last night. Hours ago. Not much we can do right now. He asked me to meet him here after, but I was so drunk I arrived late. And the person that actually showed up killed him.
Your bloody shirt was clearly from this. That means you were here yesterday. It links you to the crime scene. And you've been running around town all morning asking about Dennis. It won't look good. We need to call the police.
They'll think I killed him. I thought I did at first. I have no alibi.
This is not about you. Dennis had a family. They have to know what happened. It's the right thing to do. Do you want Walter to find his body come Monday?
She has a point. Someone is gonna find him eventually. Involving the police would only slow us down. I'll be more efficient on my own. Efficient and possibly friendless. You've already trusted Anna once. I suggest you keep on that road.
Leave right away. Call the cops. यार क्या करूं भाई? चल भाई ऐना की बात मान लेते हैं.
Okay. But not that phone. Use one of the landlines here and don't leave your name.
You remember I'm a journalist, right? I know how to keep things confidential.
Also, I think whoever did this might be linked to Nick's accident.
This is about Nick? The crash?
I'm going to the crash site to confirm my suspicions.
I'm going with you.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
You trusted me before. It's only fair I do the same for you. I'll call the cops from here so they can't track us.
भाई seriously यार इसका नहीं इस पे दिल आ गया भाई. तेरे को यार बिल्कुल भी पसंद नहीं आ रहे. झल्ली लग रही है झल्ली. हद है यार. बाकी भाई उसकी लाइफ उसका गेम.
Here we are.
हमें क्या करना?
It barely looks like anything happened.
It's been a week, but we'll find something. I know we will.
Is it okay if I stay here? I don't think I'm ready to.
Sure. I doubt I'll be good company anyway.
You mean you're over-focused to the point of non-reactive thing? I remember, especially how you always end up being right somehow. I hope. I don't know what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, me neither.
क्या करना है अब?
This is the place.
Press site. यही वो जगह है जहाँ पर उसकी मौत हुई है, जहाँ पर यह दुर्घटना घटी है। क्या अपने क्या इसका नाम?
Nick, I'll get to the bottom of this.
सैमुअल भैया ढूंढ सकते
First,
हैं उसे।
gather the clues. Cold,
ओके, तो
hard,
हम
plain
कल
facts.
खेलेंगे अब ये
It's the
सब
only way
चीजें
I'll
है
know
ना।
what really happened.
अब इसे करते हैं सेव। हाउ टू प्ले क्विट गेम, रिज्यूम गेम, हाउ टू सेव इट। ओ भाई ओ, इसे सेव कैसे करते हैं? एक मिनट यार, सेव कर भाई इसे। सबटाइटल्स, नो 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 नो, कंट्रोल्स, हाउ टू प्ले। ओके, इट इज सेव्ड नाउ। भाई इसे करते हैं ऑफ, क्विट, एंड वी आर डन। ओके देन, बाय बाय गाइस। अब मिलते हैं कल। एक मिनट रुकिए, हम इसे भी ट्रांसफॉर्म कर देते हैं। आपको अच्छा लगना चाहिए। भाई तो ये तो हो चुकी है अपनी गेम सेव। अब यही चीज़ को हम कल खेलते हैं, देखते हैं कितना बढ़िया हम खेल सकते हैं। और बाकी चलो ठीक है, बाय बाय, थैंक, गुड बाय, हैव सम फन इन योर लाइफ। आई एम एंजॉयिंग इट, यू टू एंजॉय द लाइफ।